connect then with the management as well, who's joining in right now. Sanjay Lodha is the Chairman Managing Director. Thanks so much for taking time out. Congratulations, because it has been a pretty stellar listing. Just walk us through, the outlook in terms of why there was a plan to list in the capital markets and how you're looking to utilize these funds.
Yeah, thank you so much. It has been really an exciting journey. I would like to thank the investors for the kind of confidence they have showed upon us. And as regards basically, definitely we are very sure the public issue and the proceeds will definitely help us to grow faster and will help us so as to do the things which we have decided to take in our growth journey. I think that will put us on the fast path, and we will achieve our targets.
Okay. Take us through your overall financial metrics as well. Given the fact that the company has seen almost a threefold rise in revenues, your profitability as well, I'm talking about FY21 to 23, has jumped quite comfortably. What is the outlook on how you plan to scale up your financial metrics, and what will be the drivers?
Yeah, actually, really speaking, the area in which we work, basically, as I mentioned to you, we are a completely end-to-end company. We are a full-stack company. We do our designing. We design our hardware. We manufacture our hardware. We have our own software stack. We have our own services stack. That gives us a very good competitive edge, and that gives a lot of comfort to our customers also. And as I mentioned, as you may be aware, our customers are around 50% of the customers are government and 50% is large corporate. And we see basically the demand for our products and solutions growing quite a lot. Like if you see, the supercomputing adoption is increasing day by day. The private cloud adoption is again increasing day by day. AI is gaining momentum. So the areas we are into all are really growth areas, and that has helped us to grow in past, and that will help us to grow in future as well.
The other thing I wanted to talk about, since you are talking about your order book right now, given that you have a very high entry barrier business model, right? What can you tell me about your current order book? From what I understand, it currently stands at about 90 odd crore rupees. And what is the visibility that you have going forward on how much more orders you're likely to get?
Yeah, actually, order book is basically one aspect of it, but basically order book is definitely good, and currently the order book is also looking very bright. And plus, the most important thing in our situation is the pipeline. The pipeline is very robust, actually. That shows us that basically we will show a good amount of growth. Almost all we will maintain our growth, what we are trying to do. And so I think that gives me the confidence, that my pipeline gives me the confidence that basically I will be able to grow very well.
Enough. And do you think that with the advent of generative AI, that you can really leverage on that opportunity? How are you looking at the new technologies and really benefiting from the same?
Great question. Actually, generative AI is definitely a booster for computing, and basically uses of AI and its different frameworks. Basically, so generative AI, as you know, most of the Indian large GSIs and the companies have already started adopting it. They are trying to work on the solution. As you know, India has been primarily a solution workhouse for the world, actually, on the software and services side as well. So generative AI will really increase the business, will automate systems and will increase the business and will increase the adoption of AI. So people may say that it will decrease employment or something, but nothing of that nature I'm very sure about. Rather, it will basically increase, the skill set may change a little bit, but primarily if you really see, that will be good. And plus, for us also, since we have been working on GPUs for many years, we have been working on the AI models for many years, we understand that better. We have a complete workflow called Qbytes, which completely addresses the AI workflow, all aspects of AI workflow. So we definitely feel that generative AI will really help us to increase our business.
Sanjay, as I see it, that despite having an advantage of pricing power, pretty much a monopoly in the business, your margins stand at just about 15%. I mean, one would imagine that there will be a fair amount of headroom to actually scale them up forward or higher.
Yeah, actually, basically, you should see this business in a different way. This is primarily not a consumer business. This is a B2B business, wherein basically we are working with enterprise. We have to price our products correctly. And it's not that we don't have competition. We have multinational competition. And basically, all my customers, even if you see the government, they are high-end research and development organizations. If you see in the enterprise domain also, my customers are large enterprises. So basically, they are used for production-grade environment, production grade solutions actually. So basically the thing is that there is always more the business always is their solutions depend on the solutions we offer to them. So we cannot really go and price them very higher, but if you really see, my competition is much below margin actually, because they don't even the multinational competition, they cannot compete directly with a single product. Maybe one or two products together they compete with us, and if you see their margins, they are in single digit where we are in double digit. So definitely we are more than double of what my competition does, and I feel the margin is pretty healthy because we are more than 25% gross actually. And I feel with the advent of AI and kind of services kind of things which we are trying to do, the networking piece which we have started will give a boost to the margin, and I feel that it will increase by 3 to 4% in going forward in few years.
Sale of services is very small, sub 2%, defense at around 5 to 6%. Do you think we can see this growing?
Yes, definitely, because basically services we just recently started. We started around 2 years back, and plus my services is primarily very high-end services, like basically deployment of 5G clouds, basically servicing various kind of HPC workload for oil and gas companies, for different kind of basically cloud migration and all those kind of things. Solving various kind of HPC workloads for various companies and various organizations. So we feel the demand is there for that, and we are seeing a lot of traction. So definitely we feel in the few years it will have a decent share in our complete mix.
Sanjay, great to have you on the show. Thank you so much for taking the time out, and once again, congratulations. It's been a stellar debut for you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.